Hello, everyone. My name is Joshua Nelson. I am currently living in Salina, Kansas. I am a lead information systems technician at Kansas Wesleyan University, and I am in the Masters of Secondary Education program working towards becoming a physics teacher. A little bit of my background, I graduated from Salina High School South here in 2012. I went to here at Kansas Wesleyan to get my bachelor's in physics education. After doing this program for a couple years, decided I wanted to maybe go into the research side of things. So I transferred to Kansas State University, where I switched to a general physics education degree and worked in the James R. McDonald Laser Lab working on high energy laser physics research, which was great for the first about 3 months. However, it became extremely repetitive. I did the same experiment over and over and over and over and over for over a year and a half, and I just could not do it anymore. By that point in time, I was in the second half of my senior year, so I just finished my general physics degree and decided to take time off school and work in restaurants for a while, where I did become a restaurant manager. I ended up moving to Lincoln, Nebraska, and was a manager at the Olive Garden there for 2.5 years, in which I was December 2018 through August of 2021. That's when I decided I wasn't really into the management side of things. I loved developing my team members, helping them grow. I love the education side of the business, but I hated the hours. I hated the business side of it. Sorry, timed lights. And so I moved back here, got enrolled in the program, and started working at Kansas Wesleyan. Moving in a little bit, I do believe I'm in a leadership type position. My job is a lead information systems technician. In that role, I'm in charge of 3 work studies, so I give them their responsibilities when they come in. In addition, for the other 2 technicians in the office, I do the scheduling and delegate tasks out to them as they come in. Little personal but information about me. I have one brother. I live with both my parents right now while I'm going to school. I have 2 nieces. My hobbies include disc golf. I love building Lego sets. It's a very expensive hobby, but extremely fun. I like to play the guitar. I've been playing for about 14 years now. I watch a lot of Netflix. I love to binge watch TV shows. I love anime. I love binge watching disc golf. And then as far as travel goes, I've traveled to most of the United States. I've been out of the United States also. I went to a choir tour when I was a freshman in college. We went to Prague, Czech Republic, Vienna, Austria, and Budapest, Hungary for that. Separately, I also took a trip to Italy. I spent time in Orvieto, Italy, which is a sort of a town on top of a hill. I spent some time in Rome, and we went to a highland coast off of Italy called Malta during that trip as well. As far as leadership goes, I was a leader through Olive Garden. I was a restaurant manager there. Some characteristics of good leaders that I learned from there. You got to treat everybody fair. You can't have favorites. If you have favorites, everything's going to crumble. Everybody's got to have that fair treatment. In addition, you have to offer consistent coaching as well as praise. When I started at Olive Garden, I was very, very good at the coaching part, but not as good at the praise part. It wasn't until I started incorporating both that I got real results. One big characteristic of a bad leader is when you treat every single action as bad and you coach everything, people are just going to despise you and they're going to walk on eggshells when you're around. In addition, you set the mood for whatever's going on when you're a leader. So if you're in a bad mood, everything that goes on around you is not going to go well. But if you're in a great mood, everybody around you and everybody that you're in charge of is going to have a better attitude. How poor leadership has affected me. So I am going to go in a little bit of a story with this. When I was at Olive Garden, had a director of operations who he wanted to ensure that our survey scores for every restaurant in his region were fantastic, but it just wasn't clicking and wasn't happening like we would hoped it would. So his only advice was do better, make scores higher. tell people that they need higher scores. And needless to say, that did not do anything. When he ended up retiring and the next guy came in, he came into every single restaurant. He gave us thousands, and that's an exaggeration, hundreds of things that we were doing wonderful and that we should continue doing. And then he gave us each like 5 things in each restaurant that he believes if we changed, they would drive results. And needless to say, those 5 things for almost every restaurant was enough, and we ended up seeing way better results in our region. So, in short, if you're going to be a leader, when you're providing coaching, you need to provide actual solutions. You need to provide support, not just say, do better. It's not going to work. I look forward to working with you all. I hope I didn't spend too much time on this video, taking up too much of your time. But I look forward to it, and have a great semester.